Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is JamJam and today's video is going to be about how Bhutan tackled coronavirus. Bhutan, geographically sandwiched between China, the epicenter of COVID-19, and India, where cases grow drastically by the day, how did Bhutan manage to escape its fate? From this data released by the Ministry of Health on the 4th of June, currently Bhutan does have 47 confirmed cases of COVID-19. However, it has 0 deaths and 0 local transmission. All 47 cases are confirmed to be imported cases. But what does that mean? To find out, let's go back in time to the 5th of March when Bhutan got its first case of COVID-19, a 76-year-old American tourist who traveled to Bhutan via India. He tested positive and later his partner did as well. The government took immediate action by announcing the closure of schools and institutions and imposing a 2 weeks restriction on all incoming tourists. People were advised to maintain good hygiene, avoid social gatherings, and to comply with control measures. Then, on the 22nd of March, the king made a nationwide announcement to close all its borders. The government guaranteed all supplies of food, medicine, and essential commodities will be sufficient for all citizens, and passed laws to prevent business owners from increasing the prices of goods. This act greatly reduced hoarding and maintained peace and order in the markets. Soon after, the king traveled to the southern region of the country, which are considered entry points into Bhutan, to inspect the borders and personally meet up with the law enforcement and volunteer COVID-19 task forces. The government then began an initiative to bring Bhutanese nationals working and studying abroad back home. The government sent chartered flights to various parts of the world, mainly to the Gulf region where many Bhutanese workers work in low-income jobs. These people were then quarantined for 21 days in hotels paid for by the government. The people who test positive are then isolated and treated for 7 more days. They're only released to the de-isolation ward if they test negative twice consecutively in 24 hours. The government even launched an app called Trace, which will be used to minimize the spread of the virus by tracing contact. Meanwhile, banks waived interest payments and landlords lowered rent. The government started handing out relief payments called the Druk Gyalpo Relief Kidu to people who have been laid off or placed on unpaid leave due to COVID-19, including the Bhutanese who have returned home from abroad who lost their jobs. Due to having no local transmission of COVID-19, the Bhutanese people are very fortunate to be still able to move around freely within their country and enjoy a normal life, unlike in many countries around the world.